Hello and welcome to the first edition of the LLHL Draft. The 2025 season just about to get underway. I'm the league commissioner, Ethan Kurtz. Alongside me, our treasurer, Braylon Juzak, and we'll be taking you through every single pick of the first and through sixth rounds. Braylon, it's a very exciting draft we have for you for the LLHL. The 2025 fall season coming up shortly.
If you are not familiar, it is the Locker Room Lacrosse Hockey League, LLHL, and there are 4 players for 6 teams. And there could be anybody on these teams that we all know, but we'll be bringing that to you guys shortly here. And let's get it going without further ado.
Yeah, let's explain the rules of the LLHL. As you said, the Locker Lacrosse Hockey League, founded last spring. We played some twos competition, but never in the full format of the 4-person team. So this is the first year we're doing it, as we are very excited for that. The rules, pretty simple. It's like floor hockey, but with a lacrosse stick and a tennis ball. Each player will have to wear gloves and helmets. It'll be played in the IM Gym, the championship tournament in Old 77. So I'm really excited for that. We'll have some smaller box lacrosse kind of goals to use as nets. And then there are some more specific like penalty rules, that kind of things. But that's all can be found on this LLHL Instagram account at the LLHL. Without that,
we will be posting further rule explanations, just a little bit of a gist in our first post. There will be more to come there. But first, we got to see who's on what team.
Let's get into it. The LLHL 2025
brought
draft.
to you by Sig's and Pizza Joe's.
Shout out Sig's and Pizza Joe's for that. All right, let's see. The first pick for the first team, we have the Benchwarmers, and the pick is in. And with the first overall pick, the Benchwarmers, the captain, it's Evan Wujek, the sophomore attackman, now taking his talents to the LLHL. He played a little bit last year in twos, Braylon. I think we're going to see a lot of great things out of Evan.
Absolutely amazing stuff from Evan Wujek last year. A bit of a gritty player,
Very
as we know.
gritty.
So he's going to be always a threat on that left hand. So it's going to be a good season for Wuj's Benchwarmers.
Wuj's next 3 players will be coming up here. His second pick. And with the second pick, the Benchwarmers have Jeremy Murray, the freshman defender, Braylon, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. First time we'll be seeing him in the LLHL. Thoughts on Jeremy?
As we can see, very nonchalant. Didn't even know this picture was being taken. It seems like Jeremy showed a very bright glimpse in our fall ball this year as a pole, but it will be different. As we know, it's only short sticks
in the LLHL.
So we'll be kind of different. Let's see how him and Wuj can mix it up for the Benchwarmers.
And with the third pick for the Benchwarmers, who they got? With the third overall pick, they select Nicholas Stump. Nick Stump, the sophomore attackman, loves his eye black. Hopefully, we'll be seeing some of that in the indoor game with the LLHL.
So, different from lacrosse, the LLHL has no eye black restrictions.
No, they do not. They do not have any restrictions.
You can do whatever you want, Stump. And honestly, we saw Stump get in a little bit of action last year from the side. We never really saw him actually in, but he was always watching a watcher of the game.
Of the LLHL, so. Yeah. I'm very
excited
to see Stump in the LLHL.
Stump, for sure.
High IQ
Great
kind
pick.
of guy. With the final pick for the Benchwarmers, it's Chris Kapolka, the freshman attackman. A lot of O guys on this team, so they'll be familiar with the short stick. Chris taking his talents to the LHL for the first time.
I like the pick. Chris, a great guy during fall ball to have. Quick hands, good finisher, pause. And as you can see right there, dripped out all the time.
Always.
Great pick at Chris Kapolka.
Love it.
For the Benchwarmers. And that'll
Wrap
settle
up
it up
the first team, yeah.
for the Benchwarmers.
4 picks down for the Benchwarmers. Our second team, I believe, Braylon, it's a team that you might be a little familiar with, the Gooners. The first pick for the Gooners, I believe, has arrived. And with their first overall pick, it is you! Braylon Juzak, the sophomore, he's leading all of the Gooners here in the LLHL.
Yeah, I'm excited, Ethan. I mean, I think we have a pretty solid squad this year. You're going to see who's next, but I like how the squad's looking for the Gooners. And, I'm excited. I'm blessed to be picked the captain by a random number generator, but that's all right. So let's see who's next for my Gooners.
With that big, they have Ian McDwyer, so a couple of Alpha Sigma Phi brothers lining it up together on the LLHL court. I'm very excited to see that kind of duo and that chemistry work into play, bro.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness from Ian McDwyer on the lacrosse field today. He is a long pole, so it's going to maybe take a little bit of adjustment for that short stick, but as you can see, he's pretty good with
He's a talented guy. He's a talented guy.
Well, I'm
brings
excited
a lot of physicality to the league.
Excited to have him on the
I think Ian's going to have to watch out. You know, we do have some penalty rules in place. He can get a little scrappy, which I love for the Gooners.
Top tier Gooner. That's why he's on the Gooners.
With their third pick in the LLHL 2025 draft, the Gooners select. Oh, Pat Meters, the freshman. So another long pole that will have to transition into the short stick role. Excited to see Pat.
I like it. The only issue with Pat is I don't know if he's going to show up. That's the only issue.
Always a question mark.
He's had some questionable attendance at lifts in practice, which I absolutely adore.
No, I don't. I do not.
From Pat Meters. I love that from the kid. Love that from the kid. Keep it up, Pat.
Do not.
But if you're going to show up to anything, please show up for the Gooners. And I like that picture as well.
And with their final pick here for the Gooners, I'm curious to see who's going to be playing in goal for them. The pick is in, and it's Garrett. So we saw Jeremy, one Pittsburgh guy earlier. Now we got Garrett on the Gooners. So those teams not lined up together. Went to the same high school. A little bit of a rivalry maybe between the Gooners and the Benchwarmers early that we could see.
Yeah, well, I got one Michigan guy in myself, one Jersey guy in Peters, a New York guy in Ian, and then I got a Pittsburgh guy. But I like bringing some local talent to the Gooners for sure. I'm excited to see what Garrett. I feel like Garrett will be a versatile, for sure, a piece that I can use or that we can use anywhere.
The Gooners are worldwide. I mean, 4 different states represented, so absolutely.
Definitely going to be a tough team to beat. Let's go, Gooners.
Everybody Goons, so it just makes sense. Here we go. Team number 3. We have the Mighty Drunks. Who's leading off the Mighty Drunks?
Before we get into this, what an awesome team name.
Incredible name.
By
their captain. And it's Zach Mazzaros, the lone senior in the LLHL, coming up with the crafty name and the long pole that we also see take face-offs. He really is a Swiss Army knife, and I think that will absolutely make him mesh into the LLHL fantastically.
Zach Mazzaros. Obviously, he's familiar with buzzing, so he's probably going to get the boys going for the Mighty Drunks.
Absolutely.
Great pick.
And I'm curious to see if they have any more Fogos in this lineup. Their second pick is in for the Mighty Drunks. And it's Adam Teixeira, so we do get another freshman face-off guy.
Yeah, Adam Teixeira, always a guy that you can count on to be reliable. Hopefully he gets his roommate to be reliable as well. So I like the pick from Zach Mazzaros and the Mighty Drunks for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, if I'm Adam Teixeira, I wouldn't get my roommate reliable. You know, I could see, let Peters not show up for the Gooners and let the Mighty Drunks.
He better show up, or there will be implications for a new teammate.
Potentially, yeah. Great pick though.
But I have trust in Pat Meters.
Putting together a solid lineup to start with Teixeira and Mazzaros. The third pick for the Mighty Drunks, we have Ginger Jack Steinley. So again, continuing the face-off legacy, some technical difficulties here at Pizza Joe's. Jack Steinley, the sophomore Fogo. They're running it back, Braylon. How about that? I mean, 3 guys at the X. They shouldn't lose. They should not lose.
I said that earlier as we were creating these teams, which were all randomly generated with a little bit of tweaks here and there for talent,
with the league executives,
or bonds with each other. So
right.
we're trying to get some different guys on different teams, but there's no way these guys lose a face-off, and if they do, per usual for Westminster lacrosse, am I right?
I don't like the joke, brother. I don't like that one. Not one bit. All right, who's the 4th pick for the Mighty Drunks? Oh, and it's Jimmy Erford, so we lose out on the Fogo sweep. John Pizza with some technical issues in the background. I'm really sorry for everyone that has to experience that. Hate to see it, John. Lock it in, man. Jimmy Erford, the freshman. Transition video. He's a little D-mid guy. He can run it in O as well. I think Jimmy, his short stick ability will transition well to this league.
As we know from his Instagram, he is a YVL, Young Vigilant Learner. So hopefully he's a student of the game and is able to contribute to the Mighty Drunks.
Absolutely. Already pretty rizzy as well. First few days here, Jimmy gets a girlfriend, so he brings a lot of different talent to this league.
That means you're the princess, correct?
Whoa, brother man, whoa. All right, the next team, Team 4. We've got the 4 Lax men led by And we have Tanner Crosby.
Gooner.
Not on the Gooners is a little unfortunate there, Tanner. You had the chance with making your name. We did reach out ahead of time, but Gooner, the captain of this team, lovely fit here. Tanner going to have to adjust to the short stick, though, a bit in the LLHL.
I think that will be kind of difficult the back problems might kick in. Tanner is 6'5",
He is tall.
so he's a tall guy. It's going to be tough for him to get down towards the ball, but hopefully he's able to contribute.
How tall is he?
6'7"?
6'7"? The next pick for the four lax men. That is J.P. Wiedemeyer, so a natural goaltender that the four laxmen get, and I think that's an incredible pickup.
Oh, that's a crazy pickup. I think he'll sit right in that.
Great addition for the four laxmen. You get a lacrosse goalie, bring him over to the LLHL, and I just think that just fits perfectly. The only goalkeeper in this league, great pickup by them. The third pick for Tanner's four laxmen. And it's B-Rob, a guy with a hockey background. Tanner's putting together himself a unit of a team, Braylon.
Yeah, this team's going to be tough to bring down. Brendan Robinson, pretty talented hockey player.
Looking good in his picture as well.
Chose to play Division III lacrosse instead of going to pursue hockey.
Love it.
Great guy. It's going to be a tough team to bring down for sure. And
phone show. All right, the next pick for the four laxmen. And it's Tyler Wolkowitz. You know, this was the first slide of an Instagram post that he posted, so shout out Tyler. Very confident. Love the fit, the swim trunks we got going on. Crafty guy, a lot of speed. We got a lefty, a goalie, a tall guy, and a speedster. A really diverse team in the four laxmen.
yeah, I like the pickup once more. I mean, everybody's from a different state. Once again, you got Utah, you got Mass, you have Virginia, and then Jersey. So you gotta love that. A little bit of variety in there. Tyler Wolkowitz will definitely bring something to the squad.
Absolutely. The Norwegian Nationalists, Team 5. Interesting name. Who is the captain of this team, brother?
Captain of this team, Ethan Kurtz, is no other than
Paul
Pasquale.
I really like Paul in the LLHL. He is a gritty guy that's going to play with 100%. He is a guy that's going to go out there and want to dominate you. And Paul is... but... you sometimes just have to take it.
What are you talking about? Paul's a great guy. Great addition, just all around good dude to have around you and in the locker. Good locker room guy. A lot of talent there as well.
But I think
he
we
has
can't-
no hockey experience though
No,
whatsoever.
he does not. But I
So
don't
he's
think we can
brand
sell
new.
him short as a locker room guy. He is a lot more to this team.
That's what
like
I said. That's what I said.
He brings a lot more than just his abilities as a glue guy. And he is a phenomenal one. But he's a guy with a lot of talent. He's
A lot
got
of
great
talent.
stick skills. And like I said, he's a guy that's gonna go down there and try and back you down a little bit and just kind of really go down.
Stop talking! Alright, stop. Paul Pasquale.
Second pick. And we've got
Chutneck
Chutneck himself.
Chutneck!
Nathan Check, another guy. I don't know how much of a hockey background Check has, but he is from the great state of Michigan, so I'd imagine there's got to be a little bit there, bro.
I don't know for sure, Kurtz, but from what I've heard from the other freshmen, Check and skate.
He can skate. That's more than I can.
Yes, so he has some
Absolutely.
background for sure. I know his high school was pretty good at hockey.
There you go.
So yeah, Chutneck is gonna be
Phi guy himself, Nathan Check, an affiliate member of Phi Mu, the sorority, because you know how rizzy is this guy? 2 years older than him. First week, bro, he pulled his OL. Good for Chutneck, man. You know, shout out.
That's unheard of. That is.
That is unheard of. He's really doing some things that nobody else out here is doing. So shout out to Chutneck.
And he lost his wallet.
He did. He couldn't tell you what happened that night. Norwegian Nationalists, 2 solid picks to start out. Third pick. Isaiah Goots. Isaiah Gutierrez, the freshman pole. 2 freshman poles in this lineup for Team 5 to go along with Paul. So a little bit shaken up. I don't know how much team chemistry these guys have, but I think that's something that throughout the season, if they build, they can put together a solid showing.
I think the defense on this team is going to be spectacular.
Right.
You got Goots back there. You got Chutneck back there. So if Paul can put the puck in the net, the ball in the net, this could be a tough team to beat.
And the final pick for the Norwegians. And they have the Magnolia man himself, Spirit Airlines, the sophomore. 5 games played, 10 points in his freshman season. The production rate, the value, unheard
2
of
points
from
per
Spirit.
game.
And that's in limited minutes, right, too. So for Spirit, a guy that when he gets out there, he's going to put that ball in the back of the net. He's not afraid to use his size and really just kind of get in there and get a little dirty. So I think Spirit is a guy that he brings a lot to this team. When you talk about some physical defenders, then Paul and Spirit, I think it's a nice lineup for the
Yeah, I
Nationals.
think this is a lot of variety within the lineup once more. I think we see that with a lot of teams, but this one especially, there's a lot of different talent groups sorted in different places.
Once again,
I
4
really
different
like
states.
the pickup of Spirit here.
Jersey, Michigan, Delaware, and Maryland. So here we go. The final team, the Musketeers. Their captain,
Led by Junior Brady Skinner.
Lester.
Lester, as we call him. And you can call him anything. He can do anything, Skinner. He's going to be a good pickup. Mid, as we know. On man up last year as well. So we
We
can
might
put the
have
ball in the
Gavin,
net.
but we have Skinner too. So Brady
Yeah.
Skinner, a talented guy, a sharpshooter, brings a lot to the LHL.
Yeah, I think this is a great captain. Great guy to have with the C on his chest.
The Musketeers, also, who they got? Their 2nd overall pick. That's myself.
Yo, it Grimace.
It is Grimace. I'm very happy to be drafted to the Musketeers. I'm excited to build that relationship with Brady Skinner a little bit more and see how we can kind of pair together offensively. I think we put together a nice squad here just to start.
As we were crafting teams, I brought up the idea of you being with Brady Skinner. You're like, I love that idea right off the rip.
Love it.
So there's going to be a lot of not I get to, I want to from this
Absolutely.
team, it seems like. So.
It's not we have to be here. We want to be here.
Up next for the Musketeers, John.
The 3rd pick for the Musketeers.
Oh!
It is him, John Pizza Spinelli himself. Johnny Patrick Pies, the sophomore. He's a crafty guy. He is a glue guy, but he's more than that because this guy, he's gotten better at shell, and as an LLHL player, he won the Duos Championship last year. This guy's incredible. And the fact that he slid this far in the draft is outrageous. Why did John Pizza...
There was no.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for calling me down. But how did John fall this far?
Yeah.
Shout out, John. Love to have this guy on my team. Love to have him. Just love to have him here. Myself, Skinner, and John Pizza. I couldn't ask for much more.
As a student of the game last year and being involved in a lot of watching, a lot of officiating, John Pizza, a great guy, a lot of talent, and was able to put the ball in the back of the net, Kurt,
Very
and
proud.
able to keep the ball out of the net.
Never forget John Pizza's overtime game winner last year in the 2v2 finals. Myself and Pizza going out with a bang. Never forget that. Shout out, John.
And the last
Finally,
pick
for the Musketeers to close out the draft. And we have Cole Sobolewski, a guy with a hockey background, Braylon, and I think we put together a team here that's sneakishly good.
Yeah, I think all teams are going to be really good.
Absolutely,
But there's a lot of talent in this team. That's a pull. You got a pull now. You had 3 shorties. So the guy with a hockey background and a defensive background
bigger guy as well.
definitely adds to 3-0 offensive players. So it's going to be a tough team to beat for sure.
Yeah, very excited for how this draft panned out. So thank you to everybody for tuning in to the LLHL 2025 season draft. Brought to you, of course, by Pizza Joe's as well as Alpha Sigma Phi. So very grateful for them and all of their support in our league. An incredible draft. Braylon, which team do you think won this draft?
Excluding my own team.
Even including them, I don't think it's yours.
I don't think it's my team either, but I think we're going to show a lot. We're going to show up this year, and we're going to beat a lot of teams. But I think I'm going to go with Justice's team on this one. I think Paul Chutnek, Isaiah, and who was the last person on that team?
I believe it was Jake.
Jake. I think that's a great squad. It's going to be tough to beat.
I also love the team that B. Rob was drafted to as well. I think that's a pretty good one. And Tanner's team as well, sneakishly good.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of talent in this league this year. So.
Very happy with my team as well. That'll do it for the LLHL 2025 draft presentation ceremony. I'm League Commissioner Ethan Kurtz. Alongside me, the Treasurer, Braylon Juzak. Thank you all for tuning into this LLHL production. And as always, follow us on Instagram. It's at the LLHL. We'll have a whole lot more content coming for you as this season goes on. And I cannot wait for it. Braylon, the first game starting this week.
We also have 4 or 6 new Instagram accounts coming to you for each team. So make sure to pick your team, follow your team, and we're ready for the first annual LLHL season.
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.